Hello, it's Lesley Fightmaster. Today's class is a cardio class. Joy, Love, Bliss asked for a cardio class, so this is a high-intensity interval training yoga class. I want to remind you, if you are interested in doing what you love and becoming a yoga teacher, to please leave me a message and I can get you some information. You can also look at yogaworks.com. That's who I teach my trainings with. So from child's pose, we'll make our way into downward facing dog and to start to bicycle the legs, bending one knee and the other. So this class, we will move through poses at a faster pace, a more intensive pace, and then a more moderate pace. And then we'll start with a little warm up and then a warm down at the end. So in your downward facing dog, keep your breath nice and steady. As you inhale, pull your belly in and up and make your way into plank pose. And exhale, slowly lower all the way down to the floor, untucking your toes. Inhale for a little cobra, peel the chest through. Exhale, stretch back into down dog, keeping the belly lifted and the ribs drawn in and up. The whole time, keep your belly muscles engaged. Look forward, step or float the feet forward. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, root through the feet, lifting up, and exhale the hands to heart. Warming up, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, make a flat back. Exhale, step back to plank and lower chaturanga, shoulders no lower than the elbows. Inhale, press through the hands and feet, roll the shoulder heads back. And exhale to down dog. The arms are shoulder distance apart. The feet are hips width. If you can straighten your legs, then firm your quadricep muscles by pulling up on the kneecaps. Looking up, step or jump the feet. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, root down, rise up, and exhale the hands to the heart. Again, inhale, reaching. Exhale, fold forward, hips over heels. Inhale, make a flat back. Exhale, step or float into chaturanga. Inhaling, press through the hands and feet, and exhaling, stretch back into downward facing dog. Try and keep your breath nice and steady. If it gets a little too intense, push the pause button, take a child's pose and rest. Looking up, step or float your feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rooting down to rise up. Exhale, samastitihi. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hinge from the hips to fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, stepping or floating back, chaturanga. If you do jump back, make sure to land with bent elbows. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, back into downward facing dog. And again, just stretching back, lengthening through the spine. And inhale, float your right leg up and bend the knee, open up your hip. So stretch the hip open to begin and then re-square off the hips and just set it back down. Left leg up, stretching, still warming up. A little stretch in the hips, opening, and then set it back down. And right leg up again, inhale. And this time bring knee to nose. Rock yourself to a push-up position. Try to draw your shoulders away from the ears, but keep rounding the upper back and lifting the belly. Try to hug your heel in towards your hip. Keep breathing. Inhale, lift the leg. And exhale, take it to the outside of the right arm as high up as you can, but don't let it rest on the arm. And keep lifting through the low belly and pressing away from the floor. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, twist. Take it over toward the left tricep. Again, try to lift it as high as you can. And keep your breath nice and steady as you press away from the floor, engaging the belly. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, set it down. Now, the left side. Inhale and float the left leg back and up. And exhale. We'll bring knee to nose. Rock yourself to your push-up position, shoulders over wrists. Round the upper back just a little bit as you press away from the floor and lift your belly and pull your ribs in tightly. Try to bring your heel right up to the hip. Inhale, lift leg back and up. Exhale, take it to the outside of the left arm again, high up as you can, but not letting it rest, because that would definitely be cheating. So keep lifting if you can. Inhale the left leg up and exhale, take it across toward the right tricep. And again, steady breath. Keep pressing away from the floor. This is more of the high intensity portion. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, set it down, come to plank. Bring your right forearm down and then your left. Reach your right arm up, right leg up, lift it from the inner thigh. We're holding here as you squeeze the left hip in and then switch. Left leg up, right hip squeezing in. Nice steady breath, warming up the core muscles like crazy. And then lift up into dolphin. Draw the ribs in and stretch out, and now back right away into dolphin plank. And this time, we'll step the feet together and just hold here. Hard forward, heels back. Lift the backs of the knees toward the ceiling. Press back up into plank, and then lift the hips into downward facing dog. Look up, step or jump your feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to fold. And then just pause here for a moment. Feet hips width apart. So that was our first intensity. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale here, come up all the way with a flat back. And now we'll do some more moderate work. So inhale, rising up. Exhale, folding in. Inhale halfway. Keep the gaze forward as you exhale, step or float back. Inhale, press through the hands and feet. And exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, float the right leg up. Exhale, step it through between the hands. Spin your back heel flat and come into warrior two, making sure your right knee's over your ankle and you're lined up with your feet, front heel and back arch. Gaze over your fingertips and then drop your left arm to reverse your warrior. As you exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale to come up. Right forearm to right thigh, left arm up and over, or you can take the right hand to the pinky toe side of the foot, or a block if you have one. Looking up, inhale back into warrior two, and exhale, cartwheel the arms down, and vinyasa. Inhale, pressing up, open the whole front of the body, exhale, downward dog. Inhale, floats the left leg up. Exhale, step it through between the hands. Back heel is flat. Back to warrior two. Make sure you're lined up again, heel to arch, the knee over the ankle, and the knee in line with your second toe. Reach through the arms, soften your shoulder blades. Keep your belly lifted. Drop your right arm to reverse. Exhale, rebend the left knee, nice side stretch. Inhale, come up, lean forward, take left forearm to left thigh. Reach the right arm up and over, or take your left hand to the pinky toe side of the foot. Your right tricep spinning down toward the floor, so the pinky finger faces the floor. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, back, downward dog, and, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, or you could go to down dog and skip the vinyasa. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Taking a couple of breaths here. Just in and out through the nose. Keep a slight constriction in the back of your throat as you breathe. Inhale, right leg up again. Exhale, step it through. And now we're switching. So we're on the ball of the back foot. Right knee is over ankle, and then left knee is over ankle. Hop switch. Use your belly muscles so as you hop switch, you're hardly making a sound when you land. If this doesn't work for you and you can't get your knee up over your ankle, then step switch. Make sure the right leg is in front and come on up into high lunge. Bring hands to hips, leaning forward. Pick up your left leg for just a brief warrior three, and then set it back down into high lunge. Bend the back knee and straighten it. And then back to warrior three. And set yourself back down to crescent. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, tap the left knee and straighten it again. Back into warrior three on the inhale. And slowly back to crescent on the exhale. Rise up. Exhale, bend the back knee. And then take the hands down, step switch. Inhale, the left leg is in front. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, lift the right leg up, drop the outer hip down, set it down, arms up, bend the knee, and touch it down. Inhale, back into warrior three. Drop the outer hip down. Exhale, set the leg down, little tap, or just bend the knee a little bit. Inhale once more again. Warrior three, drop the hip down. I'm not doing a good job of that today. And then set it back down, arms up, and lightly tap the knee. Step switch. Step switch. So hop switch actually. Hop or step, whatever works best for you. Just keep going back and forth at your pace. Really building some heat. Right leg is in front. Come back into high lunge. Tap the back knee. Straighten, tap, straighten, tap, straighten, tap. Keep the hips as low as you can. Bring the hands down. Step switch. Left is in front. Tap the right knee up. Tap, lengthen, tap, lengthen, tap, lengthen, tap, lengthen. Hands down, vinyasa. Inhaling upward dog or cobra, always your choice, and back into downward facing dog. And this is an intensity part, in case you hadn't noticed. Right leg up, step it through, and take your feet to parallel. So we'll cool it down a little. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold into prasarita padottanasana A. Toes point in a little toward each other. Shift your weight slightly toward the balls of the feet as you lift your shoulders. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale the hands to hips. Inhale all the way up. Arms to a T. Inhale. Exhale, bring them to the hips. Look up on your inhale. Exhale into prasarita padottanasana B position. So the crown of head's reaching down. With the hands on hips, lift your elbows toward the ceiling to lift your shoulder heads. If your head doesn't reach the floor, it's fine. You can hang forward, or if you have a block, you can put your head on the block. Inhale to come up. Exhale, warrior two. And windmill the arms down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, step it through, walk the hands to the right. Lengthen, inhale. Grab your big toes with your first two fingers and wrap them around. Exhale, and fold into prasarita padottanasana A. Wide-legged forward fold. Squeeze the outer hips and the inner thighs. And inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, back to center for C. Arms to a T, clasp the hands. Inhale, open the chest, and exhale, fold in. Crown of the head is reaching toward the floor. Again, hips right over the heels. Firm your leg muscles, and make sure that you are lifting your low belly the whole time. Inhale, coming up. And left leg out to warrior two. Step back through your vinyasa. Lower chaturanga. Inhaling up dog or cobra. And exhaling back to downward facing dog. And stretching back here. Couple of breaths. Again, just to keep our breath steady. Look up. Step or jump your feet. Inhale, flat back. And exhale to fold. Inhale, root through the feet and rise up. And exhale. Samastitihi. Bend the knees, chair pose. I think we're moving more intensely again. Right arm back and left arm back. So sit back in your imaginary chair and just move one arm and the other. Keep your belly lifted. Try to keep the hips as low as you comfortably can, and press your shins back as you keep moving right to left, back and forth. One arm and the other arm. Belly's lifted, tailbone's lengthening. Back and forth, creating some heat. Back and forth and stretching through. Come to center and fold forward for Bakasana. Take the knees toward the armpits and pick it up. Maybe 1 foot at a time. If you can do both, pick them both up. Press away from the floor. Step or jump back into chaturanga. Inhaling up. Back to chaturanga, chaturanga, and downward dog. If that doesn't work for your shoulders, just stay in plank. Right leg up, inhale, and exhale. Lower down, inhaling up dog or cobra, and exhaling to downward facing dog. Left leg up, back foot flat, warrior one. Inhale, exhale, and lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Stretching back here again. Look up, step or jump the feet. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, Utkatasana. Drop the hips and fold right in again to Bakasana. Round the upper back, press away from the floor. Feet together if you can. Lift the heels toward the hips. Jump or step back. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Chaturanga, chaturanga. And another upward facing. And then into down dog. Right foot steps back, foot flat, warrior one. Inhale, exhale, lower right back down, chaturanga. Inhaling up dog, and exhale, chaturanga, downward facing dog. Left foot steps back, foot flat, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale and lower, chaturanga. Inhaling up dog, exhale, plank, chaturanga, and downward facing dog. Look up, step or jump. Inhale, bend the knees, chair pose. Exhale and twist. Right elbow across for a twist. Make sure your right hip doesn't go with you, so you can look at your knees, make sure they're even. If you want to go deeper, right hand to the floor, left arm reaching up, back to center, back to chair pose, and right away to the left side. Left elbow across, weight into the heels. Left hand can come to the floor if you want to take it deeper, and reaching up through your right arm. Come to center and fold. Nice forward fold Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, and chaturanga. All the way to your belly. Clasp your hands and lift up into Shalabhasana, locust pose. Breathe into the chest. Keep the back of the neck long. Lower down, inhaling up dog or cobra, your choice. And back into down dog. More moderate again. We'll slow it down. Plank pose, chaturanga to the floor. Clasp the other pinky on top and inhale, peel the chest up, lift the legs. Make sure you're reaching tailbone to heels and keeping the belly muscles always engaged here. Breathing and lower down, slide the hands. Inhaling upward dog or cobra and exhaling down dog. Wiping the sweat because I was definitely sweating by this part. Stretching back, come back to nice steady breath. Remember, you can always hit the pause button, take a break. Look forward, step or jump your feet. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale to fold. And inhale, come up with a nice flat back. And exhale to Samastitihi. And hug your right knee into your chest. Standing up nice and tall, either stay with that or take the right toes and extend the right leg out. So first 2 fingers around the big toe of the right foot, shoulders over wrists. And then left arm across and take a twist. You can also take it to the outside of the right knee if you have the knee bent. Come back to center, lift up the arms and the leg, holding it. Lift your hip bones up towards your low ribs. And then just set it right back down. Picking up the left leg, either holding onto the shin and staying there, or grab the big toe, first 2 fingers, extend it out. Try and drop your left hip down as you squeeze your right hip in. Nice steady breath. Either stay with the bent knee, the right arm across, or right hand to outside of left little toe. Right arm is back. And through center, lift the arms up and lift the leg up as you keep your belly muscles lifted. And then set yourself back down to Samastitihi. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhaling, press up. And chaturanga once, chaturanga twice. Down dog, or just hold plank. Right leg up, inhale, step it through. Warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Make sure you're heel to arch. Exhale, side angle, stretch forward. Inhale, warrior 2. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhale, plank. Chaturanga once, chaturanga twice. And downward facing dog. More intense again. Left leg up. Exhale, step it through, warrior 2. Inhale, knee over ankle. Exhale, reverse your warrior, bend the front knee. Inhale, come up, left forearm to left thigh, right arm over or hand to pinky toe side of the foot. Exhale, come up on your inhale. Exhale, back, and chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog or cobra. Exhale to plank, chaturanga once, chaturanga twice. Either staying there or step your feet together, roll to pinky toe side of the right foot. And you can take the right knee down to the floor for side plank if you like. Left leg up is also an option. Chaturanga once and twice. Feet together, right over to the left side. Taking the left knee down or picking up the right foot and balancing. Back to plank. Chaturanga once, chaturanga twice. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Right leg up, inhale, and step it through. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale there. Come on up, inhale, side angle. Exhale. Inhale, back to warrior 2. And exhale, take your vinyasa. Skip it if you like. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, chaturanga once, chaturanga twice. And lift the hips into down dog. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, back into down dog for warrior 2. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, come up. Exhale, padottanasana. Inhale, back to warrior two, and exhale, windmill the arms down to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhaling up, dog or cobra. Exhale, chaturanga once, chaturanga twice, or not. And lift the hips into down dog. Back to side plank. Right foot's down into wild thing, lifting the left leg up into a little stretch, and then all the way over to the other side, keeping the left leg off the floor. Now to the other side, left leg's down, right leg is up. Wild thing, stretch your right foot flat on the floor, reaching forward. Pick up the right leg, set the right hand down, swing it through, still off the floor. Circle, 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 back to plank and into downward facing dog. Come back to your steady breath. Look forward, step or jump through and sit. And oh my goodness, we get to lie down. Now this one moves very fast in those parts, as you can tell. You may even need to watch a little bit first before you can actually follow along. Coming into bridge pose now. Feet hips width apart, outer edges of the feet parallel. Again, slowing down to a more moderate speed. And lower down to rest. Take a couple nice long breaths. Either stay with bridge or arms up by the ears, elbows parallel, make sure they don't splay out, feet parallel, make sure that they don't turn out, bridge or Urdhva Dhanurasana, opening and stretching the whole front of the body. And then lower back down and take a break. Just let your knees knock right in toward each other as you rest here. And we'll do one more. If you have variations you'd like to add, I think I added lifting a leg. So feet pressing either bridge or Urdhva. Keep your belly lifted. I take my feet to the center. I lift my right leg, bend the knee, and then stretch out the right leg up toward the ceiling. Set it down. Left knee bends first and then stretches up toward the ceiling. And then we set it back down. That's an option. Bring your chin and your chest to come on down. And then hug your knees into your chest, rocking a bit side to side. Give your low back a nice little massage. And rolling up and down your spine. A couple rocks. And then to seated. And I'm going to take double pigeon. So my right shin on top of the left. If that doesn't work, take right shin in front of the left shin. Make sure you flex your feet. So it's ankle on top of knee, knee over ankle. So you want to line it up that way. And then walk forward any amount. So if this isn't working, just put your right shin on top of the left shin. You can sit up straight and stay there or walk forward. This is a hip stretch. So if you know a hip stretch that works better for you, feel free to take that as well. Coming back to nice, long, smooth breaths. And just stretch out the hips. Come on up on your inhale. And then switch. Left shin over right shin. So shin on top of shin. Or if that doesn't work, shin in front of shin. So my left ankle's over my right knee. My left ankle's over my right knee, and my left knee is over my right ankle, and I want that to be lined up. Either stay up or fold in. Breathing again into the hips. Let your shoulder blades soften, let your jaw soften, and then come on up on your inhale. And both legs forward, exhale, hinging from your hips, Paschimottanasana, forward folding. So even though you are coming forward over the legs, try to lead a little with your chest and keep reaching the crown of the head toward your feet. Pull your feet back to keep your legs firm. And then if you're not reaching your feet, then just come forward any amount. If you have a strap here, you could use that around your feet. Inhale, head up. Exhale, come down and just hug the knees into your chest. Take your arms to a T and knees off to the left, looking right. Cross the right knee over the left knee for a deeper twist. And then back to center, and we'll go the other way. Knees over to the right as you look over the left shoulder, cross the left knee over the right for a deeper twist. Nice steady breath again. So getting ready for Shavasana, I decided I wanted to roll up a blanket and put it underneath my knees because that's really comfortable for me. So I got a blanket, rolled it up kind of like a burrito, and put it right underneath my knees as I lie back and take Shavasana. So lengthen the tailbone to the backs of the knees, let your feet flop open, your arms by your sides with the palms up, and just relax and rest. Quiet mind, quiet body. Shavasana. As you're here resting, I'll share this week's quote. This is from Lao Tzu, who was a Chinese philosopher born about 605 BC or BCE. He said, "Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. If you realize that you have enough, you are truly rich." It's always good to remember how rich we truly are. Take a nice long stretch overhead. Make some movements to reawaken your body. And bend the knees, roll over to your right side, pausing for gratitude for all of our blessings. And then make your way up to seated, taking a moment, honoring and respecting yourself for all of the wonderful things that make you who you are. And then hands to the forehead to remind us to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to the heart, reminding us to have clear and loving intentions. And hands to the mouth, reminding us to have clear and loving communications. And I honor each of you. Thank you so much for your beautiful practice today. Namaste. So we have a yoga retreat coming up, sort of. It's in February. It's a ladies' yoga retreat off the coast of Cancun, Mexico, and I want to invite you, all the ladies, to come and join us February 19th through the 25th, 2015. It's in Isla Mujeres. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for practicing. Namaste.